Picture this. A teenager in 2022 stares at their math homework for exactly 65 seconds, then flits away to TikTok. Across continents and careers, office workers max out attention spans at about 3 minutes. We assume it's us. Lack of willpower, poor habits, personal flaws. But Johann Hari's journey reveals a stunning truth. This isn't just about you. Something external, vast, and powerful is gradually stealing our focus. What if your attention isn't gone because you failed, but because it was stolen? Let's unravel this heist, tracing new clues from Silicon Valley dissidents to a quiet office in New Zealand that found a way to fight back. Let's start with the crime itself. Who's robbing our focus and how? Hari uncovers a shocking conspiracy with everyday gadgets and apps playing a starring role. Hari sits down with Tristan Harris, a former Google design ethicist who blew the whistle on how tech giants engineered addiction. Harris reveals the eerie obsession designers have with tracking clicks, swipes, and screen time, tailoring apps to hijack your brain's dopamine system. It's not accidental. Every notification is crafted as a mini jolt, engineered to steal just enough focus to make you come back. But wait, what happens when users fight back? This story is about to twist. Imagine your attention as a coin you keep dropping into a slot machine with flashing lights and ringing bells. Every ding is a notification, like a reward designed to pull your gaze, pull your thoughts, pull you deeper into the game. Our devices are those slot machines, and our brain's craving for unpredictability makes us sit tight. This mechanism explains why scrolling through endless, randomized content feels impossible to resist, even when we want to stop. Yet Harris and others show us the way out isn't willpower alone. It's about reshaping the machines themselves. New startups in New Zealand designed interfaces that remove likes and endless scroll. The payoff? Users report feeling calmer, more in control, and focus rising from 3 to 20 minutes. Simply changing tech's architecture turns the tide, suggesting stolen focus can indeed be reclaimed. Focus isn't just a brain problem. Hari's journey overseas found attention plummeting in polluted environments. How does dirty air snatch your concentration? In Rio de Janeiro's Cité de Deus favela, children struggle to stay attentive in classrooms surrounded by smog and exhaust fumes. Hari witnesses local teachers battling frustration as students' concentration drops, fatigue spikes. Scientists link this to tiny pollutants sneaking into the brain, literally fogging neural circuits responsible for focus. What seemed like laziness was actually a biological assault, pollution stealing attention right under our noses. Think about brain cells as delicate flower petals. Pollution is like a thick, toxic fog settling on those petals, wilting connections between neurons. Even small changes in air quality disrupt these synaptic conversations, making it harder to track thoughts smoothly or hold complex ideas in your mind. This invisible fog acts like static on a phone line, jamming your mental calls precisely when you need clarity. In cities where air cleaned up, schools reported remarkable rebounds in student focus, memory, and test scores. Hari points out that attention loss here isn't your fault or a personal flaw. It's a toxic environment. This flips the blame game and points us to an urgent, overlooked battle for cleaner air as a foundational way to recover lost focus. You think juggling 10 tabs means you're a pro. Hari's experts say multitasking doesn't exist, at least not the way you imagine it. Prepare for a mind bender. Hari tracks teenagers in California who flip between messages, streams, and homework every 65 seconds. Teachers notice comprehension plummets, but the kids brag about being masters of multitasking. Here's the catch. Each switch costs attention like a toll booth takes coins, and those tolls add up fast. This repetitive switching leaves the brain exhausted, eroding real focus. Picture your brain as a juggler with a limited number of balls, attention tokens. Multitasking isn't juggling all balls at once but very fast dropping and picking them up one by one. Every time you shift tasks, you pay a cognitive price called switch cost. The mental road signs say, start over, rebuild context. No wonder you feel drained. Hari's solution: embrace singularity for a set time, drop distractions to focus on one thing. New Zealand's office introduced strict email windows and got a stunning threefold boost in attention spans. The payoff is simple. Your mind recovers, your work deepens, and you stop losing those costly cognitive coins every time you tab switch. Kids today aren't just distracted, they're showing real neurological changes. Hari uncovers a painful paradox: increased screen time, decreased attention, deeper social isolation. Talking to neuropsychologists in London, Hari learns ADHD diagnoses have skyrocketed in the last 2 decades. But instead of blaming kids, he finds environmental causes, especially relentless screen exposure. Kids in one study hit digital highs before age 4, and brain scans show altered development patterns. These aren't just behavioral quirks, they're biochemical rewiring driven by overstimulation and fragmented attention. Think of the brain's attention network as a muscle. Constant, fast-digesting digital snacks weaken that muscle's endurance and tone. Screens flood kids with rapid-fire signals, like a hyperactive coach shouting drills without breaks. Over time, this chronic overstimulation exhausts the focus muscles, leaving kids wired but unable to sustain deep attention when required. Hari found an unexpected remedy: social connection. Groups in New Zealand created focus pods, real human interactions without screens. Kids' attention measures improved dramatically. This callback to ancient brain wiring reminds us that attention isn't just internal, it thrives in connection, not isolation or digital frenzy. Hari's journey ends hopeful. From Rio to New Zealand to a Silicon Valley whistleblower, real solutions exist. Here's how you take your attention back. Rather than surrendering to distraction, rebels like Tristan Harris propose tech designs respecting human attention. Apps without endless scrolls, notifications grouped strategically, even focus modes that foster calm. These changes create a digital world that serves your brain instead of hijacking it. Hari visits these innovators, showing it's not fantasy but practical evolution. Hari revisits polluted Rio and shares New Zealand's cleaner air initiatives that lifted local schoolchildren's focus. Environmental reform isn't just green, it's mental hygiene. Simple acts like opening windows, planting urban trees, or improving air quality in offices become foundational ways you can tweak your world to safeguard attention. Lastly, Hari champions structuring your day around deep work, blocks of time where distractions are turned off and singular focus reigns. The benefits go beyond productivity, sparking creativity, calm, and a sense of accomplishment. Hari dares you to experiment. Restrict your notifications, clear your workspace, and watch your stolen focus return home. Remember that teenage student in the opening scene. Their 65 seconds aren't a personal flaw, they're the footprint of a systemic thievery of your attention. But Hari's journey teaches us the story isn't over. You can reprogram your gadgets, clean your air, choose single tasking, and find your way back. Try this tonight. Turn off all notifications for 1 hour, breathe deeply, and notice what returns. The attention you thought was lost. It's not gone, just waiting to be reclaimed. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.